One of the questions we get asked the most on stream every single day is, should I MLB this character? Should I MLB Red Hood? Should I MLB X, Y, Z? The short answer for this is always no. You don't need to MLB any character in NIKKE. But of course, there are some situations where it might be worth it. So let's talk about that. Hello, dinerates, welcome back to Waifus. That's today's topic. And before we start, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to help me grow the channel. We stream every single day. You have the links on top, Sephi_922. That's it. Let's get into the video. The topic, like I was saying, is gonna be when it's worth to MLB a character, when it's not worth it to get extra copies. So first of all, when you get a copy, when you get a dupe for a character, what are you really getting? You are getting around 2% extra stats. I think it's exactly 2%. I'm not sure, but around 2% extra stats for the character. Of course, there are characters that benefit more from this than others. If we talk about, let's say, your healer, right? Something like Pepper, you might not need it. There are some supports that do it, but just so we can understand each other. When you get a support, a healer, someone that's not as important, even, for example, someone like Dola, like Senti, you don't care about getting dupes. When we talk about DPSs, if you have a core 7 unit, we're talking about the 14% increase on stats compared to only an MLB or a no-star character. That is a lot of stats. Now, it is the good or the bad part, whatever you want to call it, for all gachas. You are not competing with Wells. Wells will have most characters between core 5 and core 7. So you will never compete with them even if you get the extra cores. So the only real reason to MLB, well, there's actually two. First of all, the 160 wall, right? If you are on the 160 wall, you might want to MLB specific characters. Because of course, you need 5 in order to get past that wall. I don't even remember who my characters were for this 160. I think they were decent characters. I know some people have grown on their single device. Good luck with that. But I do believe, yeah, Liter, Dola, Private, Laplace, and Maxwell, actually like all good characters, so I can't complain. And we have an extra level, I didn't check, 295, pretty good. I started saving my resources, and I am not opening boxes right now anymore. I want to save them. I want to be like our chef on stream, aka Lando, you know, Alistair. Shout out our chef. That's it, let's go back to the topic. And like I was saying, other than the 160 wall, when it's worth MLBing a character, right? Going all in. And let's talk about Red Hood, which is the recent example. For me, Red Hood is not worth MLB. I'm pulling because I'm a gambling addict. But as a free-to-play, you should not be pulling for more than one copy unless she really is your wife. Why? Because you unlock the background. And let's be honest, there are some backgrounds, like Summer Mario right here, that I personally really like. So when it's a background like this that I really like, I will go for MLB. If it's not something like this, even if it's a good DPS unit, I don't care. My Scarlet is not MLB, and I have her since day one. Like, I don't care if she's MLB or not. I would like to get it, but it's out of my control. Dorothy was my first pilgrim MLB, and I did not care about getting her. Alice, which benefits greatly from dupes, right? I just got her recently to MLB. Summer Anis, I do regret getting her to MLB. I do like her, really good waifu, really good unit, but I don't like her background. So getting the extra dupe, it's only for my OCD, so I don't see that empty star right there. So in general, unless that character is really someone you really like and like that background, it's not worth getting multiple copies. And I think it was Sky who started this phrase, but if you need to ask if it's worth pulling for extra dupes, the answer is generally no. If you need to ask, most likely you're not even competing on high-end game content, so it's not worth getting those extra cores. Now, once again, we all have our waifus, you all have characters that you really want to get to that MLB for the background, so it's completely fine. Don't feel bad because you use tickets for specific units. It's completely fine. But in general, that is the premise, right? For 99% of players, one copy is more than enough. And even for free-to-plays, it's better to go for one copy because if you focus on one copy instead of multiple after the 160 wall, you can complete your Nikkepedia a lot more than if you were to try to MLB multiple units, right? As a free-to-play player, getting 4 copies, it's expensive. We're talking on average about 200 pulls if you don't get off banners, which, let's be honest, we all get those off banners. So I would not recommend MLB in almost on any circumstance for any character. Even for Red Hood, as good as she is, once again, I got her 1 copy, then I got a couple more by pulling my singles. I don't have any multis right now, 600 gems. I am 100% ruined and poor. And speaking of dupes, honestly, I was waiting because I recently got my first core 7, which is Laplace, and I am close to getting my second one, which is going to be Liter, Pepper, or Senti. I can buy 1 copy of one of those characters if they appear in the Emilia shop, but I'm waiting to see if I can get Senti. If I can pick between Senti and Litter, I'm always going to go with Senti, because who doesn't like a tall, good-looking girl? If I get her to core 7, also I might get the skin. I'm not super big into skins without extra materials. The only one I have right now is Mast. I think it's one of the best looking ones. But Senti, come on guys, just look at this skin. One of the best looking ones, probably with Sakura, with Mast, and I will say those three are the only good ones outside of battle passes. Because the other skins that you can buy at the shop, the private skin is trash compared to the one we just got on the mission pass. The Poly one, no thank you. Maiden one is actually pretty good. And the Emma for Christmas was nice, but you cannot buy it anymore. I don't know why you can. Wait, was Emma a mission pass? Can anyone tell me in the comments if Emma was a mission pass? Because I can't see this one right here. Phyrexia. So maybe it was a mission pass and I skipped that one because I didn't have Emma at the time. And then we got the secretary Emma, and that same week I got Emma for the first time. So that was pretty convenient to buy the mission pass. But yeah, when it comes to MLB, to getting dupes and extra things, that's gonna be it for this video. Short video, just wanted to talk a little bit with you guys. We're gonna be streaming later today. Yesterday was the first day on 4, 5, 6 months that I did not stream. I was recovering my sleeping schedule. Finally it's fixed. Hopefully it lasts for a couple of weeks at least. So come say hello later today. Thank you to my patrons for making this content possible. You can join them with the link in the description down below. Good luck with your pool data rates, and see you in the next one.
ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。